Hey art friends, today we're drawing another Minecraft mob.
A cow!
Moo! That's not a cow sound. Alright dudes, you got your marker?
Yeah!
Hope you guys are going to follow along with us.
Cows!
Cows! We're going to use a marker to draw with, but you could use a pencil if you want to. And we're also using 2 sheets of paper so it won't go through to the table. Don't smell the marker. You ready to start?
Yeah!
Okay. Alright, we're going to draw our cow with the paper horizontal. And we're first going to start by drawing a square right here for his head. So in the kind of top left corner, ooh, I might be drawing mine a little too big. That cow head's huge. So there we go. Squares have how many sides?
4.
4. Okay, so we got our square. Mine's a little wobbly, but we're practicing.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's draw him 3D. So we're going to draw the side of his head, and we're just going to draw a side, a line coming out the side on the top and the bottom, and then we're going to connect it. There we go. Now that's a cube that you can't see the top or the bottom, you can just see 2 sides. And that's an easy way to draw a 3D cube.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's draw his nose, and it's going to be a rectangle right here at the bottom of his head. We're going to color him at the end, and that's going to make him look more like a cow because we're going to do the texture and stuff.
Yeah.
But let's draw some of the details. So let's put in a nostril. So 1 square in the top corner on both sides of his nose. And we can color that in. Okay, now let's draw his eyes. So we're going to go up like a block, and then we're going to draw a square that's 2 blocks high, so about the same height as his nose. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we can imagine a line coming all the way across, line it up, and we're going to draw another square over here. Good job, that looks awesome. You did awesome. Okay, now let's draw his eyelids. So we're going to split our block in half on both sides. And then we're going to draw his pupil, and we're going to split the block there. And then we can color the outside square.
That reminds me of a pig.
Crazy cows. Yeah, it kind of does look like the pig, huh? Okay, now we're going to draw the horns. So let's draw one line that crosses over the top of his head, and then we're going to draw 2 more lines right next to it. So 1, and this one's spaced out a little bit, and then this one's going to be closer. There we go. And then we can connect the top and connect the bottom. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here, but we want this space, see this distance right here?
Yeah.
So from that corner to the horn, we're going to do that same distance over here, and then we want the line to be about the same height as the horn on this side. Then we're going to do the other 2 lines, so we want to use the same spacing. So the first one is spaced out a little bit further, and then the other one is spaced closer, and then we'll connect the top. You did it, man. Awesome. Okay, we're done with his head.
Okay.
If I were to do the head of my cow over again, I would make sure that it was square. It's more of a rectangle this way. It's kind of flat. All right, so let's draw his body. So we're gonna come down about where his horn ends, and we're gonna draw a big long line that comes out horizontal. Good. I like how you turned your paper sideways so you could pull a straight line. That looks like you did it with a ruler. Give me 5. That's awesome. That's the most perfect line I've ever seen. Okay. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Now we're gonna draw the side of his body coming down from his head. Now, if this were really in the game, his head would be a little bit different. You wouldn't be able to see this part. But we're trying to keep it easy. So I draw it a little bit longer. There we go. So we're gonna draw a line over here, and this should match. Come down to the same distance down here, and then I'm going to turn my paper this way, draw a straight line.
Perfect line.
Mine is not as straight as yours.
Perfect line. No.
Good. Perfect.
Well, okay.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Actually, that is pretty perfect. Okay, now we're going to draw the side of his body. So we're going to draw a line that comes out over here. Okay, and this one, I actually should have told you, I kept it a little short, but that's okay. I'll come down how you did, and we'll just draw it straight across. So we'll connect it at the bottom. Good. Okay, now let's draw his legs. And so we're going to draw a line straight down from this side, from this corner. Good. And then we're going to draw another line over here. And this one's going to be short. I'm going to draw it shorter. Okay, now we're going to draw his back leg. And it's not going to come down off of this corner. It's going to be stepped in. And we're going to draw it. And it's going to come down to the same length as this line. Okay, now let's draw the thickness of his leg. And we're going to do that same thickness on this side. And if we go too fast, what can our art friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, you guys can always pause the video and catch up. No, that's good. So this one is going to come down and match that same length. Good. And then we're going to connect the bottom. And this is the side of his leg.
Oh,
oops. That's okay. We're going to draw that second part a little later.
Okay.
Well, actually next. There you go. I went a little fast, huh? So I drew this side line, the thickness, and then we connected the bottom. Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, now we're going to draw this line, but we're going to draw it over here. So we want the same distance over here, and we're going to draw it down so it's the same length as this one. Good. Okay, now we're going to draw two more lines. And we're going to imagine a line. We're going to imagine this line. You already drew it. I'm going to imagine it on mine. And we're going to draw two lines that are right next to each other. Like this. And you want to go down so that they're at a diagonal, because I'm going to connect them just like how you did. Like that. Good. They're so close together you can't even see that you connected it. So maybe that's a good idea, is to do that
and
first.
then I did a little line.
Yeah, good. You know what? On this one, I'm gonna do what you did. We'll connect it just like that. Okay, now, what do cows have on the back over here?
Nutter.
No, an udder. Not nutter. It's an udder.
Nutter bars.
Nutter bars. Sorry about that. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we are going to draw the udder on the back of the cow, and that's where the milk comes from, right? Yes. So we're going to draw two lines like that, and then we're going to connect them. There we go. Good job. And then we're going to put these two lines coming down from the udder so that we can split the legs. So it looks like he has two legs, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Nutter.
All right, we did it, dude. We finished him. It's pretty easy. He doesn't really look like a cow because we need to color him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our colors picked out and we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, checkers, we got our colors picked out. We're going to use pink, a gray, a light brown, and a dark brown. All right, so we're gonna let's get our light brown first, and we're gonna outline the texture that we're gonna put on our cow, and then we'll fast forward the coloring.
Okay.
All right, so the first step, we're gonna draw a line that comes down the middle of his forehead, and then we're gonna step up like this, diagonally all the way up to the top of his head. There's the front or the texture on his forehead. Then we're going to put a bar here, and a bar above his nose, and a bar on the side, like the other side. Good. Then we're going to draw a diagonal like this down the front of his chest. There we go. Those blocks are kind of tall, but that's okay. Okay, now that we've got a little patch on each corner of their leg. So we can draw a straight line that goes over the corner and then straight down to the middle of their leg on both sides. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of them. Okay, now we're going to draw the texture on the side, the spots that he has on the side. So we're going to start right here right above his front leg, and we're going to do a diagonal up. I went up 3 blocks and then over 2. That looks like 2. And then I'm going to go up. Let's see. Well, that was probably too far. That's okay. And we'll go over 1 and then up all the way to his back. There's the front of the spot that he has. Okay, now we're going to draw the back of the spot. So let's come over here. We'll go up 1, in 1, up 1, and then out 2. And when I say 1 or 2, that's blocks or pixels. And then we're going to go up, and then we're going to go across, and then up. And we'll go over a block, and then up, and then over 2 blocks and back up. It's close, and you don't have to be perfect. If you want to take your time and try to get it more accurate, you can if you want. But I think it's fun to just do it quick. That totally looks like him. Good job. Okay, now we have 2 different browns, right?
Yes.
We're going to use the light brown on the front. So on the front of his chest and the front of his legs and the front of these legs. Okay, and then we're also going to do his face, the front of his face with this light brown. Then the dark brown, oh, you know what? I totally forgot. We got to draw the side over here. He has a little ear.
Oh, yeah.
So let's draw a line down and then over and then diagonal up, and that will be his ear. It's a little off, but that's okay. Then he has a spot on the back over here. So I'll just draw another line. So this is going to be pink, and then, oh yeah, if you don't have room, that's okay. All right, so the side of his head, except for those blocks, is going to be the dark brown, and then the side of his body is going to be the dark brown, and then the side of his legs. And I'm going to do a little line right here. Kind of forgot to do. There we go. All right, dude, let's fast forward, and then you guys at home can pause the video when we're done so you can match.
Okay.
All right, let's do it right now. We did it, dude! Good job, give me 5. The last thing we did was we went back over the light brown with the dark brown. We put a light layer of dark brown over it so that that color matches the dark brown a little closer.
Yeah.
And the reason why we use 2 different browns is so that it looks more 3D. The light shining this way and lights up one side of the cow, and then the dark brown is the part that's in the shadow. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I love your cow.
Yeah, I love your cow because it's a cow. Cows are awesome.
We hope you guys had a lot of fun drawing your Minecraft cows with us, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Nutter bars. Pain that